Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the brand new reveal today, where we're going to see some dragons in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Last week we saw this awesome vulture revealed for the Cruel Boys, but now we've seen some dragons being released to help out the Stormcast Eternals, and these two models look fantastic. So in this video we're going to head over to the Warhammer Community site, take a look at the article, watch the new video, and then have a real close look at these two amazing new dragons that we can use in our game of Age of Sigmar. Here we are at the Warhammer Community site, and we're getting some great updates lately, some amazing models, and I've just finished my kill team video going over the terrain, and now I see that there's some dragons coming to Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and what an awesome looking pair of dragons they are. So let's click on the article and we'll go and take a closer look. So here we are, this is dated the 26th of July 2021, just come out, and it tells us that dragons are back and they're going to change the mortal realms forever. So this is awesome. So it's really great to have some dragons coming on board to help the Stormcast Eternals. We saw that vulture last week, and it did tell us there was going to be some new beasts coming on board for the Stormcast, and it looks like these could well be that pair, and these are going to be an amazing centerpiece on the battlefield, and I can't wait to find out more about them. So let's read on, and it tells us in the article that we may think we've seen dragons fighting in the mortal realms before, including black dragons, zombie dragons, star drakes and their ilk, but in truth these are pale reflections of the ancient dragons of legend, those that predate even the coming of Sigmar and the rise of chaos, the kin of Draconith himself, and they may well feature in old folktales, actually in cave paintings and the odd stanza of Azarian poetry, but what were they actually like? And now we've got a video that's going to introduce us to these dragons, so let's watch the video and then we'll take a closer look at the models after that.
When my people faced extinction, I was not there to stop it. Our civilization brought to ruin by the end of empires. Even now, destruction swallows the memory of my children. I will shy from war no longer. Your kind will not defile them again. Roused from your exile at last, brother. You look old. Kragnos has returned. The time for mourning is over. As Sigmar's kin were reborn, so shall the Draconith rise again.
So that was a great intro, but here's the actual models, and wow, these just look fantastic. I mean, I don't know how many models I could keep getting, but these look just amazing, and with that vulture for the Cruel Boys, we've got to get a beast for the Stormcast to balance things out, and why not get one of these? I mean, this is just amazing, and I'm guessing we can make the two different dragons from the same set, and just look at these. These are going to be brilliant, and look, comparing them in size to the Stormcast, they're going to be some big beasts for sure. So an awesome introduction to these dragons, and now let's find out a little bit more about the background and how they fit into the Age of Sigmar, and then we'll have a look at the models up close and check out all the awesome details that we saw in that video. So the Warhammer Community article tells us that the dragons, or Draconith, are back, and as you can see, they're huge and a mainstay of the world that was, and instrumental in the formation of the mortal realms and to Sigmar's place within them. The Draconith disappeared from the realms after a certain end of empires stamped on all their eggs, and for a long while that seemed to be the end. But now with Sigmar's resurgence, two lost princes of that once magnificent civilization see a chance to return their order to greatness. The prince's affinity with Sigmar and the cause of the Stormcast Eternals makes their arrival a great boost for the forces of order, who are still reeling from the effects of Be'lakor's shroud of dark magic and the emergence of Kragnos. And the Draconith are about to put the grand alliances of death, destruction and chaos on notice. So let's meet them up close and take a closer look at these two awesome dragons. And here's our first one, and he's called Crondis, son of Draconith, and an integral member of Sigmar's inner circle. Crondis is majestic, wise and immensely powerful. Already among the most magically potent beings in the mortal realms, Crondis also bears the Regalia Fulmentaris around his neck, a piece of armour that magnifies his substantial magical abilities. And if we zoom in on the picture here, we can see that armour up close. It just looks great. This dragon wearing those arm guards and that chest piece just looks fantastic. And right away, it reminds me of that movie Dragonheart. I think the whole look of the dragon, the face and that kind of smirk reminds me a lot of that. But it just looks great. This is going to be awesome on the battlefield. What a centerpiece. And let's have this supporting those Stormcast so we can take out that vulture in no time. But this guy's a monster and it just looks amazing. And here's some more close-ups now, and I think you can just about see on his chest below that armour he's marked with the twin-tailed comet, and this is a sigil which represents the alliance between Sigmar and Draconith. And it tells us in the article that Crondis is filled with sadness and shame at the fall of the ancient Draconith empires to which he is heir. It is Crondis' great hope that in alliance with the Stormcast Eternals, his kin might once more rise to greatness. So there we go, a little bit of background on Crondis, and what a fantastic model. All the details are here, it's as we would expect by now from Games Workshop, and this huge model is going to be great to paint. All those textures in the scales and the wings all folded up, and that face is just perfect, that smirk, all the details and all the patterns there. That's going to come out really nicely with some dry brushing even, so I don't even think it'd be that difficult to get these painted to a decent standard. So really loving this, and that's just the first one though, so let's move on and look at the second dragon. And next we've got Karazhai the Scarred, and finding himself without an invite to Sigmar's party, Karazhai has been scouring Gur, seeking vengeance for his scrambled kin and wreaking havoc on the forces of destruction. When a dragon spends too long in the realm of beasts though, a little of that realm may also find its way into the dragon, and thus it is that Karazhai has become a bitter and violent creature, all but consumed with wrath and revenge. But it looks awesome, and again, this is going to be a variation of that same model perhaps, then it's going to be great. He's got that really mad scar down his neck there, and he just looks a lot more fierce, the open mouth, a lot more scary, and yeah, he certainly looks like he's all about wrath and revenge in the picture there. But a great alternative model. So yeah, I wonder if it's going to be the same. I should expect so, but we'll wait and see for confirmation on that. So a super cool looking dragon, but let's zoom in and take a closer look at that scar, because that just looks crazy. And with that pink colour in there, I imagine some volupus pink contrast paint will work a treat to give us that effect. Just looks fantastic. So I love everything about these. This is a kind of meaner looking dragon. We got the other more regal looking one. I think there's going to be a dragon for everyone out of these two, and they just look brilliant. I'm so impressed with these. And here's another image from that article, just giving us again a closer look there at all that great texture on the model, those scales and scratches. This guy's going to have scars on his neck and face. He's even got a broken horn there on his head, and yeah, he certainly looks a lot more menacing, and you won't want to mess around with this guy for sure. So that's all the information we're going to get today, but it does say at the bottom of that article that the Warhammer Community site can't wait to share more about these awesome new characters, and to see what they can do when they join the Stormcast Eternals in battle, check back with the Warhammer Community in future, as they're going to take a closer look at the Draconith Princes and their place in the upcoming Stormcast Eternals battle tome. So they are going to be included in that battle tome, so it's going to be great to find out more about that, also some release dates and things like that. But I think August is shaping up to be an amazing month. We've got the Kill Team Octarius new game coming out, we've got all those amazing models for the Cruel Boys, and now the Stormcast Eternals are just getting better with these Dragonith. So can't wait for August. My bank ballots can wait for August, but I can't. It's going to be amazing. So many cool things to pick up. And yeah, it just keeps getting better and better, it seems, with Games Workshop at the moment. So how cool's that? Great news if you're a Stormcast Eternals player, or if you just like dragons. I think these are some fantastic models and will be great in any collection. But let me know what you think. Which one's your favourite? And are these the sort of thing that you would like to pick up for your army? So join in the comments below. It'd be awesome to hear what you think. But thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'd be great to see you there.